Just excuse the fact that my hair is a mess. Okay, so this is going to be a video about NaNoWriMo, and for those that do not know what NaNoWriMo is, it is National Novel Writing Month, which is in November. They've also have events in June and August, or I think it's June, July, and August, or at least it was, and I also think they have one in April. I want to try to do NaNoWriMo this year. I have tried in the past, and when I was a sophomore junior in high school, maybe 2010. So that would have been junior year, November anyway. 2010, I wrote a Batman fan fiction, and I won. I have yet to finish it to this day. I do have a paperback copy of it though at home. But this year, I was going to work on my actual novel series, like the series that I've been working on for like years. And well, I've been trying to work on it since like the same time, since 12th grade or so. I don't know, 11th. I don't know. And it ended up, I don't know, I just have really bad writer's block with that right now, and it just bothers me when I try and think about it. And another idea has popped in my head because I've been reading a lot of sci-fi, obviously Star Wars channel, that I want to do a sci-fi book, and it's actually based off of my alternate universe Star Wars idea, I guess you could say. Basically, last year, freshman year, when I was really upset and stuff was going on, I rewatched the original trilogy, and I kind of like made an outline of what, probably what most people thought was going to happen in the prequel trilogy, but it didn't really turn out to be like that, and just like different characters got twisted and stuff like that. So it was like my own creation of the prequels. However, I have since decided that it's going to be original fiction, and well, I'm trying original fiction, and it's, you can probably definitely see the Star Wars elements to it, at least when I explain it. It seems to me that it's very Star Warsy. However, there are no Jedi. I I don't know yet. I haven't really developed very much of it, and November is in 8 days. So I'm gonna try to do Nano. I'm not gonna like force it. If I just can't write, then I can't write. Okay. I'm gonna try and explain my idea. Hold on. Let me shrink a couple windows first. Okay, so I have 4 character names so far. I am going to be using Scrivener and Scapple because, which are both programs that are available on the Mac and Windows now. It's just, it was made for the Mac. Anyways, so I'm looking at my Scapple. It's like a outline. It's not outlining. It's like a I can't think of the word, to be honest. Okay, so I have 4 character names. However, in this, I still have their not names. Okay, so all of my stories start out with death. Yay. I think, in a way, this is going to be like a collection of short stories or like little scenes, because while there's an actual like story in my head, I think it will work well if I jump around, and there's going to be a lot of flashbacks because the flashbacks are going to be a very big part of the story because it has to deal, there's just character development that needs to happen, and I like flashbacks. Okay, so we have character A, or I have named him today, and his name is Jaden Brooks, or Captain Brooks, or Captain. More than likely, the name Jaden will very, very rarely get mentioned. His mentor, who is named Liam Reed, or General Reed, because he was the general of the Galactic Imperial Army, is killed by another character whose name I do not know. I just have main character C. Main character C is an agent of the Corporation Asilla, which is the outer, I'm going to call it outer rim planets in the galaxy, and the Galactic Empire is the inner part of the galaxy. However, it's a lot bigger than Asilla. Asilla has just, their planets are more widely spaced, and there's probably a lot more aliens. Okay, so main character C kills General Reed, and basically this starts a very bad chain of events. But the events are very much delayed because of the fact that it takes so long to actually hunt down the main character C, Jaden, or Captain Brooks. It actually takes him 3 years to find out that main character C is working for Asilla. And when he does find out, while General Reed is obviously a general of the Galactic Imperial Army, Jaden, I like that name. Jaden is kind of like General Reed's adopted son. I haven't really figured out the details of how they're related, because of the fact that I haven't decided whether they're actually related by blood, or if General Reed just has adopted Jaden, because Jaden is about 25, 26, or 27, somewhere in there. And General Reed, upon his death, was upper 60s. So, I mean, I guess it could be his grandson, but it's very much a father and son, like, relationship in their flashbacks. I might actually make General Reed younger, but I don't know. I like him being older. I like him being a good amount older than Jaden. Anyway, so General Reed and Jaden, or Captain Brooks, have a father-son relationship, and that's what's going to mainly be developed in the flashbacks. Because the main... Okay, so I'm in literary analysis, and we've been doing a lot of frame story, like in Frankenstein, with Walden, I think that's his name. The guy that writes the letters to his sisters in the beginning of Frankenstein. That's, I've been using a lot of frame story kind of strategy? Is that the word I'm looking for? I don't know. And so I'm not surprised that this one also has a frame story. So the main story is going to be the present, which is actually the past, because I'm gonna try and, I don't know. And okay, so there's the present, which is actually the current story, which is 3 years after General Reed is killed. And then there's the past, which is probably going to be Jaden Brooks' childhood and maybe teenage years, and the essential, I don't know, the mentorship that General Reed gives him. So, those are the two characters. And then we have Elena Rayleigh, who is my main female character, who works for the Galactic Empire. Sorry, I was reading the wrong thing. She's an Imperial agent, or at least an agent. I'm not really sure if she's an Imperial agent or just an agent. And she's supposed to be a politician, but she's also an agent because she does go on pretty high class missions. I honestly know nothing about the military, so that's a problem. I'll deal with that after I finish it. And she's connected to General Reed somehow. I just haven't figured out how yet exactly. More than likely her father. Because I'm imagining that she is in a line of politicians. This has been going on for generations. More than likely her father is somehow connected to General Reed or served him. Or, I guess fought beside him. That would probably be a good option. She is basically, she doesn't take any crap, but she also doesn't like to listen to her orders. The only real reason that she does listen to orders is because of the major, who is Noah Pearson. That's his name, or Major Pearson. And Major Pearson, Elena and Jaden are close-ish to 30. Elena might be a little younger than Jaden, I don't know. But they're close enough in age that Major Pearson teases her about them becoming romantically involved. And she's like, that's not going to happen. This isn't going to be a romance story, but I have in my little chart thing in Scapple that Major Pearson is under Boss Guy. I have it connected. It says Boss Guy, and then main character B, which is Elena, and they might like each other. And then I have another thing that says romance. I've written a few scenes between the two of them, and they're cute. I ship it, but but they're going to be far apart so much of the time of the book that there's going to be really no time for that at all. It'll just be, I guess you could read into it. Those are the 3 characters, or the 4 characters that I have named. Oh, I guess I have, and then I have another. Oh, so Elena, like I said, is an Imperial agent, and she, when Jaden goes after character C, bad guy, he first reports to the Galactic Empire and to the, the people that are going on, and just being like, hey, because it was a really big deal when he died, or when he was killed, because of the fact that, obviously, a former Galactic Army general that's a pretty big deal. When he finds character C or figures out his location, he does send a message to the Empire, and when that happens, Elena is immediately sent to his ship with several other people whose names I do not have. I have one crew member who's involved in the military, and he's connected to Elena somehow. I have either brother or close friend, and he is pretty strict with the rules that he has to follow. And he gets on Jaden a lot. They're all on the one ship, which I think I have decided to name the Horizon. I don't know why. I just like the name. And then I have 2 other crew members that I don't have any details about. I really need to work some aliens into this. Even though I don't know what the role of aliens are in this galaxy quite yet, because I haven't developed that far. I have Jaden described as he misses his mentor, who is General Reed, and then it says, I think he's brave and maybe selfless, but at the same time he'd be selfish and want to go after character C instead of preventing a galactic war, because that's the situation that they're presented with. If they go after character C, which is essentially going after Asalia. It's trying to get pronunciation down here. Then they will cause a war. even though Sayla is actually building an army and is going to invade one of the major planets at the end of the novel. Because I like cliffhanger. Actually, I don't know whether it'll be at the end if this is a standalone novel or if it'll just be in the middle. Depending on how long the novel is and how awesome I can write. Okay, so I have Elena described as she doesn't like to listen to other people and she wants to kill Jaden, which is really funny. I am not going to ship them. I mean, people can ship them if they want to, but I am not going to ship them. It's not going to be canon. It says in this, these two are not romantically involved ever. To be honest, she really doesn't like him, and she wants to shoot him because she really does, because they don't get along very well. She is very much a person that has to think things through before she acts, and he's busy trying to revenge General Reed, which creates another point. After General Reed died, there's another character who I haven't figured out the name yet, who was really close to him when they were growing up. And after General Reed is dead, he basically pushes her away and isolates herself in a way. And after, he goes after character C, who might die at some point, and Sayla, and invades the main planet, which I don't know if I have a name yet. Like the capital planet. There we go. After the war is basically started, the character comes back, and she has basically gone her own way, and she basically comes up to Jaden and punches him in the face and says that the war was entirely his fault, which basically it is. I just have little scenes like that planned out. I don't have a lot of action involved, but I'm sure there could be action. Also, I was thinking about making some kind of child, because like I said, this is based off of my Star Wars expanded universe, alternate universe, where Elena would be Padme and Jaden would be Obi-Wan, and General Reed would be Qui-Gon, and I don't know where. Well, I guess Noah could be. No, that's weird. I would say Noah would be Anakin, but Noah's a lot older than Elena and Jaden. So, Noah is Major Pearson, by the way. I don't know if I said his name before. So I think there's going to be a child, like, not like a little kid, but a teenager, maybe. Because teenagers are fun. So that's basically just me talking about NaNoWriMo for 20 minutes. I'm gonna try and make maybe not a daily vlog, but I am gonna try and make videos updating throughout November. Obviously, the first 3 days I'm gonna be in Tennessee. You're only in the tent. I see. Okay, sorry. So that's going to be a problem, and I might be doing a lot of this by hand, maybe, and, well, it might actually help if I do it by hand. That's beside the point. So, I'm going to do updates. If I get some character art commissioned from a certain person who knows who they are, I will also share with you guys and all that. So that's my nano idea. Like I said, it's not really anything concrete. Maybe if I I made a cover though. I don't really like it. I don't really like the title either, but I'll get over it. Maybe another title will pop in my head when I'm writing. I really just want to take the cover and do untitled sci-fi story and then print it out. But, okay, I'll see you guys later. I never finished Volume 3, and currently I'm not reading a Star Wars book, so it's really kind of making me mad that I'm not reading. I'm reading Carrie, so That's an entirely different genre. And I have geology to do, and it's terrible, and I hate it. I really want this semester to be over with. Okay, guys, I'm gonna stop talking now. There's no way I'm gonna be able to finish 3 books. Well, a graphic novel and 2 novels in 8 days. Okay, bye, guys.